Hello, friends. Welcome to Akulmach Live, and I'm your host Chandrakant. We are discussing about AI. By now it is very well established that AI is going to compete with humans, and it is going to be basically creating new challenges for some of these aspirants who wants to start their job, and therefore we have to understand. We have to first of all recognize that AI is here and it is going to help us in many ways and also compete with us. Therefore, this is a time for all of us to recognize that there is going to be such a change in our business, in our environment, and be prepared. Maybe enhance our abilities, enhance our skill sets, so that we can effectively do better things in life. But let's not beat around the bush saying that AI is not going to affect us. It is going to definitely affect us in a good way, and therefore today we are discussing about six industries where in the recent term, in the next 1 year to 2 years, how AI is going to shape these industries. So let's begin our discussion, and the first industry is the healthcare industry. Will be having a lot of AI. In fact, a lot of AI is already established in healthcare, especially in terms of diagnosis. So that is one area where AI is going to help humans to diagnose all kinds of ailments early. And the diagnosis of AI is much better and faster than a physical doctor doing it. The reason being that if the AI is actually able to diagnose the issue early, then you have a better chance of getting treatment for ailments like cancer, etc. Therefore, the use of AI in healthcare, especially in the diagnosis area, is very essential, very exciting also for all humans. Because by doing this, humans will be able to survive longer and better with better lifestyle. The second area in healthcare where AI is going to play a very big role is controlling the pandemic situations. So looking at the trends which are happening and looking at what are the different viruses, bacteria which are spreading, the AI will be able to make various predictive models. And also just as we have seen in the case of COVID-19 vaccination, the AI will be able to identify a faster solution by running various simulations, unlike the olden times where we had to do field trial for at least 10 to 15 years before we say that okay, this vaccination is safer for humans to administer. Now the AI can do this very fast by running simulations, several million simulations, several million, 100 million, maybe more simulations quickly in just couple of months, and the vaccination can be ready to eradicate that particular pandemic. So these are the two areas where healthcare will be completely shaped by AI in the near term. I am talking about starting from now to next 2 years. These are near term effects on healthcare. Let's move on to the next industry, and that is the finance industry. So there are again two various aspects of finance industry where AI will be very helpful. Well, in finance you cannot remove the human, but identifying the personalization in the sense of investments will be very useful by AI. So each person will have their own cash flow. Each person will have their own risk appetite. Each person will have their own liking, disliking when it comes to financial markets. So AI will be able to distinguish each person's need and advise that person effectively for each person differently. What is the product they should be investing in? And therefore the analysis of how the person is behaving, what kind of investment that he is looking at, etc., can be effectively done by AI. The other area is in terms of the fraud analysis, the fraud prevention. So if something is going wrong in the area of finance, then AI will be able to very quickly understand and make predictive models for fraud detection, fraud management, and make even the forecast of if something is going wrong before it actually goes wrong. So these are the areas where in the finance area, the predictive investment options for each individual and also the fraud management, we are going to play a very, very big role. All right, let's move to the next industry, which is retail. Now, retail, this has been going on. Whenever you search for some item on the e-commerce platform, there are your choices are already captured by the platform, and then they keep telling you, okay, this product is now available on the shelf, and there is discounts available, and if you bought this something like 10 days back, maybe it's your turn to buy it again because the month has shifted. So things like that. So the customers predictive analysis, behavioral analysis can be done by AI very effectively in e-commerce, and e-commerce is a very large segment. It's a large segment which runs into multi-billion-dollar business. Therefore, the AI plays a major role in identifying the client for the e-commerce platform, and whoever catches the client faster and better will actually close that deal quickly, and especially when there are no shops, etc. It's all online. So the role of alerts and luring the customer early so that they can close the deal is very, very important, and AI plays a major role in that segment. Let's look at the other very important aspect of AI, which is the warehouse management. Now, usually what happens in a warehouse is that if the inventory is going down, it has to be replenished. But it is humanly impossible to track, inventory in various warehouses. So therefore, there was an ERP. However, even if it is going down, and if you do some sort of analysis, and if you employ a couple of humans to manage the inventory, there will be an issue where there are limitations. Each humans will have limitations. Therefore, AI will come in a picture where you don't have to employ humans to do this predictive analysis. The ERP data can be analyzed in a much faster, better way by AI, and therefore replenishment of warehouses will be done quickly, smartly by AI. There are a lot of impact with regard to supply chain. So there could be a lot of predictive analysis done in retail segment for the supply chain as well, because today's supply chain is majorly affected by geopolitical tensions. So if the warehouse situation is changing, and products have to be replenished in a warehouse so that they can be shipped to the customer as and when customer places an order, like in the shortest period of time, and then you have a supply chain situation, then all those predictive analysis can be done with regard to supply chain, with regard to the warehouse situation, and how quickly your orders are coming in. So the entire chain can be handled very, very effectively by AI, and therefore retailers have recognized this aspect, and they are actually heavily investing in AI systems to manage their business, especially in the retail segment. Let's move on to the next one, and that is the manufacturing. In manufacturing also, the autonomous is the keyword. The autonomous nature of manufacturing is the keyword. Although there were automatic systems, but then they are not very efficient. Once the automatic systems are running in the factory, they don't have the any analysis being done. It is once set, then it is automatic. However, if there is an AI, then autonomous, the thinking process also can be included into the automatic systems. So the supervisor role can be taken over by AI, where the decision making is also autonomous, and therefore by doing this, you will have more efficient system, not dependent on humans, and the manufacturing process will become truly automatic. Therefore, this is very, very exciting when it comes to manufacturing. A lot of manufacturing units are searching for AI solutions which works for them, so that they can make it not only automatic but also autonomous. The autonomous method of manufacturing will be largely linked to the supply chain of the retailers, so that a lot of data can be provided as an input, and the increase of production can be reduced or increased depending on how the orders are flowing. Ultimately, in any business, the cash flow is very important. If you produce more items, then the inventory cost of the manufacturing unit will be higher. Therefore, it is better to have an autonomous system like an AI system to control the whole thing back to back, because these kind of controls is not possible by any human, because they have limited shift hours, etc. Whereas AI can work 24/7, and therefore it is going to revolutionize the manufacturing process. Let's look at the other one, which is transportation. Now, transportation is by and large linked with manufacturing, and also your other segments also. So transportation requires self-driven taxis, self-driven autonomous. Again, autonomous is a very key word when it comes to AI implementation. Lot of these retail outfits are already experimenting with automatic delivery without the last mile human being involved in the delivery. So the last mile will also be taken care by bots, which are drone kind of bots, either physical transport or coming by a flight, and deliver the product that you've ordered in your balcony or on your terrace. So this is already in works for some time, and these are very efficient, and especially companies like Walmart and Amazon has done a lot of research in this area. They are ready, provided the government gives them go ahead. So for even delivery resources, the delivery jobs will be taken over by the aerial bots, and who can efficiently deliver. As soon as you place an order in Amazon, in a couple of hours the merchandise can be picked up from the warehouse and can be delivered. Now, if a lot of bots are flying, they may like to service one address or multiple addresses. The route planning has to be done, and again, the autonomous nature of the delivery process is again going to be very important. Therefore, AI will be able to implement these systems and manage them very, very effectively. When it comes to transportation, it also requires removal of driver from the seat of the taxis. So if you take an air taxi or some sort of a drone taxi, then in future the AI will come in a very big way, and the pilot or the driver will be replaced by AI, and you will have point-to-point connection where you just hop in and hop out without seeing any driver. And if you have this kind of situation, then you are actually essentially saving one seat in your transportation. Now, same will apply very easily to the railways, where why you need a loco driver, loco pilot. You can get rid of the loco pilot human basically sitting, and you can replace it with an AI system which will talk to your control tower more effectively. And in Japan, it's already being done. You will not see too many loco pilots sitting in the train, because it's all automatically done by the AI systems. But then other countries like India, US will have to follow suit and implement these systems when it comes to transportation. And the last industry which will be affected is the legal industry. Now, there are a lot of mundane jobs in the legal segment. I'm not saying that AI will ever replace a judge or a jury or an advocate, but AI will definitely help legal system where there are huge documentation required, a lot of paperwork required when it comes to legal aspects. So the AI can help lawyers to prepare their charge sheet, prepare their answers, replies which they want to submit in the court as per the legal system, which requires a lot of documentation. Also, when it comes to any legal agreements, it requires a lot of documentation. So AI will be able to play a major role creating those documents. In the past we have seen that there are automatic standard templates which are used by companies. However, as we process our future orders, then minute changes will have to be still done by the legal system, and when it comes to review of the legal agreement, it takes a lot of time. So AI will be able to not only create each agreement and also review it. The review process can be much faster and it's not dependent on humans. So in this segment, in the legal system, there could be many changes which can be handled by AI. So friends, here we are. We have discussed 6 industries which will undergo major changes in near term, in next 6 months to 2 years time. I would like to know what you think about this. Are you getting affected by this? Do let me know. Share your comments. And thanks for watching me live. I will catch you again in the next one.